Nothing feels exciting anymore. You wait all week for the weekend. And when it finally comes, you spend most of it lying in bed scrolling through videos you won't even remember tomorrow. A new movie comes out. You watch it while checking your phone. Someone sends you a message. You reply while watching something else. You eat while scrolling, walk while listening to something, study with 5 tabs open, rest while overstimulating yourself. Your brain never experiences one moment fully anymore. And slowly, life starts feeling emotionally flat. Not because life became worse, but because your mind lost the ability to feel depth. And the terrifying part is, most people think this is normal now. Every time you scroll, your brain gets flooded with novelty, new face, new opinion, new joke, new outrage, new dopamine hit, again and again and again. Your nervous system was never designed for this much stimulation, but modern life profits from keeping you mentally overfed and emotionally unsatisfied. Because the distracted mind is predictable. Think about it. A few years ago, small things actually felt meaningful. Waiting for a message from someone you liked felt exciting. Listening to your favorite song at night actually felt personal. Even watching one movie with full attention could stay in your mind for weeks. Now, nothing lasts. You consume hundreds of moments every single day, but almost none of them leave an emotional mark. Because your brain doesn't process experiences anymore. It skims them. That's why people constantly say, "I'm bored." But boredom isn't the real problem. Overstimulation is. Your brain has been trained to expect constant emotional movement. So when reality slows down, your mind mistakes peace for emptiness. That's why people reach for their phones after 5 seconds of silence. Why sitting alone with your thoughts feels uncomfortable. Why a normal conversation now feels less stimulating than scrolling through strangers online. Your attention span didn't just get shorter. Your ability to feel present started collapsing. And once that happens, life begins to feel distant. You stop noticing things. The taste of food, the feeling of rain, the atmosphere of a quiet night, the emotional weight of simple moments. Because your brain is too busy searching for the next hit of stimulation. And social media made this even worse. Not because phones are evil, but because algorithms learn something terrifying about human psychology. The brain will always chase what feels immediate. So now, everything competes for your attention at the same time. Music, notifications, short videos, endless content designed to interrupt your thoughts before they fully form. And after years of this, your mind adapts. That's what people don't understand. The brain changes based on repetition. If you constantly feed it intensity, normal life starts feeling weaker, slower, duller. You don't realize it immediately. It happens quietly. One day, music doesn't hit the same anymore. Movies feel predictable. Food becomes something you consume while watching something else. Even hanging out with people feels incomplete unless there's a screen nearby. And eventually, you reach a point where nothing feels satisfying for very long. So you consume more scrolling, more noise, more distraction, trying to feel alive again. But overstimulation doesn't increase happiness, it destroys sensitivity. That's the trap. The more dopamine you consume, the harder it becomes to feel pleasure from ordinary life. And modern culture is built around maximizing that cycle. Fast entertainment, fast validation, fast pleasure, fast distraction, no pause, no silence, no anticipation. But anticipation used to be one of the most powerful human emotions. Waiting made experiences feel valuable. Now everything is instant. Any song, any movie, any answer, immediately available. And when everything becomes instantly accessible, nothing feels emotionally earned anymore. That's why people feel mentally exhausted, even when they do nothing physically difficult. Their brain never stops consuming, never stops reacting, never stops chasing stimulation. And maybe that's why life feels so empty now. Not because the world lost meaning. Maybe your brain became so addicted to constant noise that silence started feeling like suffering. Maybe you don't actually hate life. Maybe your mind just forgot how to experience it slowly. And if that's true, then the scariest part isn't that the world changed. It's that most people will live their entire lives overstimulated without ever realizing what they lost.